So hello there, this is Srivasu Gaurisetti and you are watching my channel. So my playlist, if you are not checking them, do check it out. I'm sure that if you are a CS student or preparing for any kind of examinations regarding these subjects, it might be pretty useful. And I promise that it's not too lengthy, neither too short. Only a medium range one and quite understandable one videos I should make, and I will make them. Okay, so this is one of the most interesting playlist that we are going to kickstart with, and do check out the remaining playlists also. Okay, so design and analysis of algorithms. So see, this subject itself deals with algorithms, how we can deal or how we can design an algorithm. See, I'm not saying that terminology present there. Designing an algorithm means for a particular problem, if you want to go somewhere, you will make a plan, right? First of all, I will go with a bike or with a friend. After that, we will roam outside. After that, we will watch a movie. After that, we will roam again, and again we will come home. Like something in mind, a small logic will be there for any kind of work, not only education. I'm saying for any kind of work. In the similar way, to solve any programmatic problems, that is, for example, sum of two numbers. You know, the basic funda is that you should take two numbers, give some values to them, add them, store somewhere in another variable and print that. This is a programming structure. If not, take the first example what I said. If you want to go out, you're roaming out and you're having small logic what to do. With the help of a friend, you will go on bike, you will watch movie and come home, whatever the things you might do. That plan and designing the things in order, and it would be finite, right? You won't think what I will do after 100 days. You can't constantly think. Maximum at least for a week or a month you will think, right? So algorithm is something like that, a set of finite steps. Okay, in the next video we will discuss it. This was just a small example. So in the similar way, to design various kind of algorithms, we should know types of methods and approaches, and how an algorithm, see, a same problem might have different kind of algorithms. Means, as sum of two numbers can be solved by using a function, without using a function, if you are aware with programming. Okay, in a similar way, you should know what are the methods that are required. So we will check out the basic part of algorithm. After that, we will proceed with the performance analysis. See, algorithm we have written. To check which algorithm is better, we should know the performance of each algorithm. Which algorithm is taking more memory, more time, keep that aside. Which is taking small amount of time, small amount of memory and giving you the perfect output, we will take that algorithm. Of course, because in today's world, everything should be done in a very less amount of time, and we want the memory to be preserved. Memory wastage should be not there. That's the main point. And we will check the performance analysis, that is time complexity and space complexity. After that, asymptotic notations. This is something related to the time complexity itself. We will check some notations called big O notation, theta notation. See, different algorithms we will discuss in this entire course. And while we are discussing, we will take the time complexities. How we will discuss how to calculate the time complexity. We will discuss everything. So when we do such a thing, something called best case, what is best suitable for you, means in best, for suppose probability of happening, the best chance of getting an element from some elements. Okay, consider a linear array. Array means something like a two-dimensional array or a single-dimensional array. You consider elements are stored, and what is the best case that you can find the element in the first position itself, O of 1. You don't know the size of array, you don't know how many elements are there, but while you are searching for the required element that you want, if it is present at the first position, then the best case is represented by some of the notation. So that notation followed by some parenthesis, and the value in that parenthesis, we are going to discuss it all, right? After that, we will check out probabilistic analysis and parameterized analysis. So these analysis part is very much important to proceed further. If you are familiar with this, then okay, directly go to the divide and conquer method, and we are having a lot of things in that, right? So there we go, and I hope you will enjoy this series. Thank you.